Yeah, hey y'all. I wanted to come and talk for a second here. Goodness gracious. Boy, I can tell you, I don't understand how in the hell narcissistic abusers, how they do it, just constantly plotting and scheming against people, constantly trying to hurt and harm innocent people, constantly thinking that they can control people and get over on people and absolutely freaking ridiculous. I swear. I wanted to come and talk about this real quick. So clearly, you can see the scam and the sick game that is being played. We don't even have to really the devil is in the details. It would be a waste of breath to break down everything because people already see it clearly. And a lot of people in this world have been affected. The courts have seen it. Domestic violence shelters have seen it. Attorneys and judges and lawyers and doctors and nurses all over the world, morticians have seen the handy dandy work of these types of people. And the thing of it is that with me, and I'm not going to get into details, I'm not, is that I have known so much about certain people my entire life. Very, very, very familiar with the sick game of narcissists. Very familiar with it. Very. Trust me. So these people have literally played like the sickest, most stupidest game in the world. Um, Trying to stop and prevent people from having a fucking life. The reason why it doesn't work. Let me explain to you, Mike, as you're the usher, you're the ambassador for sick, controlling, narcissistic family members, and you thought you was gonna get this thing right here out the deal. You thought you was gonna get this sweet cooch out the deal, didn't you, boy? You mad as hell. You mad as hell because everything that you did failed and it's gonna continue to fail. You thought to yourself, oh my God, Jamila, she's so ooh la la. And oh my God, there's there's a sick person, that can really, really, really make that happen for me. But you can see that it's never gonna happen for you. This little plot and this little scheme trying to keep a goddamn fucking court case open on me is not going to stop. You know why it's not going to stop me from renting a place? Well, I can give you, I could give you the most obvious scenario of it all. However, this is what I want to tell you. Because the world is familiar with sick narcissists. That's why. Then also the fact that the family member that was supposed to be helping in the situation is actually like literally, like, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, like, this is obvious to me, and I don't know if it's obvious to everybody else that a lot of those people in that sector are working with my uncle, which is fucking sick. It's a fucking disgrace. He can't do nothing to hurt us. He can't do anything to hurt us. We're all gonna definitely leave out of here alive like the fucking flowers in the goddamn attic movie. You know. obviously you got together and said, "Hey, we can stop her from moving. We can stop her from moving. You know that you can't legally evict me, right? Because I get mail here and I've been here for longer than 30 days. It's a sick game. It is. It's a very sick game. So my uncle has been a part of this domestic violence that has been getting used against us. This is a fact. This is a fact. So there are so many people out there that are familiar with abusers that don't care about your game. The world trusts us and they don't trust y'all. And they know that what you do is unrighteous, it's sick, it's perverted. You can't force anybody to go along with your plan. You have to not only go under God's law, but then spiritual law and then laws of the courts. Your sick game, a lot of people have went through it. So that's how. So this is what they did. They purposely got together to think of this dramatic plan. What is it all for, though? Is it because you're sick? Is it because you're a sick person? Is it because you're perverted? Is it because you're disgraceful enough to be plotting with sexual abusers and fucking child predators against your family members? What the fuck? Nobody actually likes you people. Nobody agrees with you. Nobody. You just look like a bunch of sick fucks, is what you look like. So that's how. And nobody respects you. Nobody. They're not going to say it because they don't want to become a target of your bullshit, but nobody's going to fucking say it. Now, at the end of the fucking day, thank the gods that I am a witch at the end of the fucking day and invincible. You can't fuck with me. So you think of a plot, keep an eviction case open, and in that way, we can keep her like a sitting duck. That way, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. We know why you immediately filed another eviction, because you thought that was going to stop me from moving so that y'all can continue to play a sick fucking game with me. When in reality, after everything that all of y'all have done, I could literally sue you for every goddamn thing that you have. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. And who the fuck would think of some shit like that? You're delusional and fucking paranoid and schizophrenic, especially when I'm a person that literally had every intention on doing right by folks. And look at the shit. Like, it's sick. It really is very sick. So that's how, idiot. Or are you stupid? Do you think that as a man, that any man, let me tell you something, any man, any male that is plotting against their own family member with a fucking predatory stalker is literally at my mercy. He has no power to do anything to harm people. That's a fact. That's a fact. In fact, what you need to do is confess your sins and check yourselves into a mental hospital. So for me, I'm a healer, right? And I use my healing powers for what they're supposed to be used for, right? I'm not, what do you think I'm going to do? You think you're going to drive me crazy? You think that you're going to put me in a state of despair? Oh my God, I can't believe I've been dealing with this shit for years. And then you being a sick stalker on the internet, a black male with like this sickness to where you online and you know you working in cahoots with perverts and shit. What do you think is going to happen to you? Do you really think that you have power to hurt me and innocent children because of you sick fucking perverts? What are you going to do? You're not going to do nothing but be disgraced. Who plays this kind of sick game? Why are you playing a sick game? Sick. And this is your legacy. A sick pervert on the internet under the orders of another sick pervert. Just that's how. Monkey. That's how. Monkey. Okay. You said who is gonna rent you? That's exactly why y'all did it. That's exactly why y'all are doing this. And it's sick. And you owe God as well as your ancestors an explanation. So let's bring it out all out in the fucking open. The question, the statement that was made even to my uncle the other day is, why are you working with sick racists and child predators and predatorial rapey men who sexually violated your fucking niece? Why are you playing a sick narcissistic game with a bunch of gang stalkers? Right in his face, I asked him, the fuck are you talking about? What's wrong with you people? You don't think that people recognize, and what, am I not supposed to have a support system? Oh my God, I'm just gonna, what am I gonna do? Melt down into the fucking floor? And am I gonna turn into a fucking fossil? Or are you gonna be able to kill me or some shit like that? No, what's gonna happen is that I'm gonna get retribution. It's bullshit. People been knowing for years the sick games that have been playing. You think, do you really think that a group of people on the internet, and what's sad is that, wow, so my uncle was okay with you harassing and stalking his sister? He's supposed to love his sister. He done betrayed his whole fucking family. The fuck is going on? I can ask this person right in their face and bring that to the forefront. And what are you going to do about it? What's going to happen? Hmm? Is the world supposed to hate us because you decided to betray your own family members because you're fucking mentally ill? Who the fuck does that shit? Who the fuck sits up there and works in cahoots with people that were attacking your... Do you know how innocent my mother was? My mother was innocent. My mother trusted her brother. The fuck is wrong with you? You are friends with and working with the people that stalked and threatened your sister that you claim that you love. So what's really good with it? Do we actually live in your sick, sad reality? Nope. Nope. This is my grandma's house. Straight up and down. So what are you talking about? Do you want to confront me about it? Then confront me. What are you going to do? And the fact that you dumb enough to be on the internet displaying this shit in front of everybody is the most sickest, saddest thing of all. No one cares. Do you think that that changes people's opinion of me? Do you think that that's going to change people's opinion of me because I got sick people plotting against me? What the fuck? Who doesn't? Who doesn't these days? The point is that the world trusts me and they don't trust you. They know you're a sick person that's literally ill. Everybody hates you. Everybody. You have no friends. You have no one that's going to trust you. Everybody is giving you the side eye for trying to mentally, emotionally torture the people in your lives. What the fuck? This shit is sick. Nobody care about that. You don't have no power. No man that's doing that has any actual real power. People are looking at you like you're pathetic. Doesn't matter. You can have a whole group of people doing stuff like that. You're still a disgrace and you're still powerless. That is the end of the fucking story. It does not fucking matter. People are looking at you like, what in the fuck is wrong with you? End of story. None of y'all look good. Then you came on here and exposed that my uncle, literally, I suspected somebody. I would have never suspected that it was Reggie. What the fuck is this, a game of Clue and shit? Ain't nobody dead. Ain't nobody gonna die. You can't kill me. You can't kill my kids. Y'all need to know that. So right now, I could say, hey, I'm in danger. Help. Help. Donate. People would donate. I don't want donations. This is the spiritual work. We're not going to. We already got that in the bag. Your narcissistic sick demon, we already got that bagged and packed the fuck away. What are you talking about? Right now, the focus is on people's spiritual work. That's the focus. We not missing a beat. We still on schedule. What are you talking about? So I'm not going to come on here and say, help, help, please help, help. I'm in danger. No, I'm not in danger. And trust me, I ain't in denial about that shit. Very protected. Very protected. Not by my uncle. He clearly is a sick person. And you know what? Ill. Gross. Yuck. There is no way. Oh my God, can you imagine? Can you imagine how disgusting a person would have to be working with people that sexually violated his niece? Now, and people know exactly what they're doing. What are you talking about? Let's think back to last year when we first got here, right? And you're all binded, just to let you know, you're binded. God binded you from doing any harm to anybody. When we first got here, he's like, oh yeah, y'all can stay as long as y'all need to, blah, blah, blah. Just, y'all family, we love you. Next thing we know, you get a phone call and all of a sudden you hate us. That was all contrived, all premeditated. All of it. Who the fuck is afflicted and affected by one goddamn phone call? You people ain't got no fucking power like that to make a fucking phone call and completely turn my uncle against me. He was already against me. Been against me for years, as well as several people in his own fucking family. I'll say it to his fucking face. How dare you come on there and say that about him? Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's sick, but it's the fucking truth. Now the question of the millennium is, what are you Negroes gonna do? You look like, can you imagine, like people probably, it's a lot of people that are like, what the fuck? Oh, you gonna try to say I'm a horrible person? I'm a horrible person that doesn't work with people that have sexually violated my own family members. I would never work with anybody. I would never be in cahoots with anybody that ever sexually violated anybody. I'm loved. I'm trusted. People know that they can trust me, that I would never do that to them. What the fuck? And my poor mother that did nothing but loved and trusted her own fucking brother has been working with the people that have been, hell, I wonder how much he betrayed my grandmother. What kind of sick, evil shit. He must have resented his own mother. That's a fact. I'm sorry. Hey, let me tell you something. The next time you come on here and you try to put my family on display, you better understand that I know more than you do. And now you done got yourselves caught up. What you need to do instead of making stupid ass videos is you need to figure out how the fuck you gonna get out of this shit. Thank you, Diva Goddess. Thank you. Yeah, I ain't about to sit up here and say, oh my God, I'm in the belly of the beast. Somebody help me. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Literally. Literally, like that's fucking sick. There is no excuse that can be made. You cannot make that look good being a sexual fucking predator. Working in cahoots with other sexual predators. You can't do that. Everybody now knows the truth. Now what? You think that shit's gonna freak me out? I've said it. I've said it to my uncle's face, Mike. I have a man that actually really loves me. You're not my man, Mike. This weird, sick. It's like they're trying. It's like a sick punishment. You can't punish me. You punishing yourselves. Look at how disgraced you are. Child, please. And my man ain't gonna never know. I'm not gonna ever tell my man about none of this. He don't need to know about none of this. All he know is that he got me. He don't need to know about none of this. Really, to be honest with you, ain't you embarrassed? Why should I be embarrassed? Because I have a sick pervert that's okay with a little short fucking monkey. That's fucking pathetic. You are a failure to your fucking family when you fail to fucking protect your family from a bunch of fucking perverts and predators on the goddamn internet. Let's take it a little bit further. Did he ask y'all to do all this stuff for years to his own family? Oh my God. Child, please. Let me tell you something. I am nothing but love. I'll put so much guilt on your heart that you can't fucking stand it. What's wrong with you when you're doing something like that? What have I ever done to you to deserve for you to go against me like that? Are you paranoid, delusional? Are you schizophrenic? What's wrong with you? I ain't never done nothing to my uncle. Ever. Nobody ever has to carry forth that kind of treachery. And a lot of people in my family, all we know how to do is love on each other. The question is that how many people in the family is he planning on violating in that way? What is he actually doing? Keep in mind, my uncle is an Aquarius. Aquariuses can have a very powerful, but obviously a dangerous mind. Now, for me, as a witch, you think that I can't protect my entire family from an enemy within the family? Now, does that mean that everybody in the family got to go and attack that person? For you to do something like that, does everybody has to know? Does everybody have to acknowledge it? No, but I already know. I already know who the good family members are versus the bad. I already know. And it's a sickness. It's some kind of sick. What's wrong with you? You sick. This ain't got nothing to do with spiritual beliefs or being a witch versus being a Christian. This is some sick shit. You're okay with a dude that sexually violated your nieces is speaking that way pervertedly about your family? For what? For what? Wow. Like, where would that even come from? Why would that even be necessary? Why would that even be necessary? And am I supposed to be hurt by the shit? Is my mind supposed to be motherfucking blown by the shit? I can trust me, it's not. Trust me. I'm gonna look at you like you crazy. And I'm gonna look at you with a side eye, you know, and I don't know, before we move, maybe he'll break down and explain it and apologize to us. Maybe he'll get some help. I have no idea. I would never in my fucking life, no, never, never, never in my life carry on some kind of conspiracy like that against my own family member. There is no fucking way. There is no fucking way at all in my life I would ever do some shit like that to anybody. To anybody. That's sick. And you know what? When we walk up out of here and leave, we ain't gonna never have to think about that shit again. Y'all gonna have to think, y'all gonna have to carry that shame and disgrace with y'all for the rest of y'all fucking lives. That's sick. That's sick. And we not gonna let you be delusional about it. We gonna let you know. Exactly. Because it's like, well, what the fuck? Then, not to mention, I told y'all that when my mother's surplus funds got released, my uncle hurried up and signed with a company that prevented me from getting that money for a year. So what's really going on with my uncle? Can I go down there and ask him? He gonna act like he hard of hearing. He can't hear nothing. He can't hear shit. He can hear me now. I'm all the way fucking upstairs. Funny how you can hear me now. But then when I'm in your face, I gotta talk loud. I gotta yell over you for you to be able to hear me. Why'd you do that? Diva Goddess said wear sunglasses around you. I'm gonna sit up here and I just want to bring it out in the open. I want to bring it out in the open. Let's bring it to the forefront. What's wrong with you? Why do you hate your family like that? Nobody's done anything to you. What's wrong with you? You possessed? You need an exorcism? And why would anybody on the internet adapt to something like that? That's sick. He put some blood on the neighbor's doors. What the hell? My uncle know better than he ain't gonna never do nothing to hurt us though. And the crazy part about it is that I've been doing nothing but helping my uncle. See what I'm saying? I ain't been doing nothing but helping him. Hey, listen, listen. You should be embarrassed by your behavior. That shit is sick. It is. It's very sick. Very sick. Hold on, y'all. All I know is that I'm going to make sure that whoever you people are, you ain't going to come after nobody else in my family. Having a sick, narcissistic family member ain't got no fucking power over me. You understand me? You ain't going to come after nobody else in my family. The buck stopped here. That's a fact. That's some sick shit. The ancestors want an explanation. They want an explanation from my uncle. Why are you talking to these people? Why are you working with people that are sexually violating, abusing, and slandering your own family? Why are you doing that? That's the question. The fuck is wrong with you? This is all we know. Because I can promise you that any plot or scheme that you got going on, Jamila gonna end it. 'Cause that shit is stupid anyway. Grow the fuck up. He tried to shame me for not having the money to come home to my mother's funeral. He tried to shame me for that shit. I'm like, dude, you can't shame me for that. That's some sick shit. Who does that? Who does that to their own family? Keep in mind, I made myself vulnerable. Literally, there's sex involved. It would be different if it wasn't. That's how we can hang you extra tight. You continued this plot even though I was raped? That's rape. Wow. Wow. Let's add more to it. Sick. And you expect people to like, yeah. Y'all are disgusting. And you got a lot of nerve to still keep talking shit. You still been talking shit. Yuck. And where does the anger, the hate, where does it come from? Because I ain't nobody been arguing or nothing. We just had basically the first argument. Why are you possessed and angry? What the fuck is wrong with you? Yuck. You don't deserve to have family that loves you. You don't. You don't deserve to have family that gives a fuck about you, is what I will say. I'll say it to his face. So, it's the truth. No, let's try to down and degrade you after we're purposely trying to sabotage you. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. Let me try to steal your mother's money to try to put you in a situation to where you'll need to depend on me, and then let me go behind your back and be a bastard. Come on now. And y'all don't have any reason to be embarrassed because a racist told you that that was okay. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Literally nobody has ever done this to you, but you decided to do it against other people. And we supposed to be concerned about you. We supposed to care about you. Well, we do need to be concerned because really you need your goddamn head examined. Anyway, y'all not shocking anybody. You didn't shock anybody. What you did was just made yourself you what you did was disgraced yourselves is what you did. Anyway, y'all. DivineServicesApothecary.com. You guys are able to schedule your readings and consultations. Okay. Uh-huh. I'm not gonna say what date I'm moving. I'm not even gonna tell him when I'm moving. Because he'll go right back and tell people. He'll go back and okay. So we're not gonna be divulging any of that information at all. We'll just the day that we move, we'll just move. Okay? Sick. That's all I got to say. In the meantime, I would suggest a lot of y'all focus on y'all spiritual stuff and don't let that don't let that disturb you. It doesn't disturb me at all. Okay? All right, y'all. Have a good day.